To this week's edition of the CSN High School Football Game of the Week, where we are here in Winters, Texas, where the Winter Blizzards get ready to take on the Christoval Cougars. Fitz and Salazar here tonight on the call for you, as we have a fun one scheduled here as the Winter Blizzards currently are 2-1 overall on the year. The Christoval Cougars are 4-0 on the year. To start things off, Christoval won the coin toss before starting up here, so they chose to defect. So the Blizzards will get the ball first to start the game. It is homecoming night tonight here in Winters, so a good showing by the hometown crowd, but also an excellent showing from the Christoval faithful traveling all the way up from Christoval, Texas. And here is the kick, and we are underway for this week's high school football. His return now all the way out to the 30. Will try to break a tackle and will fall at the 35. Ball is out, but the official will say it was caused by the fumble was caused by the ground. So that is where the drive will start for the Winter Blizzards.
Blizzards will have the ball. First down and 10.
So Alex Salas, who is a junior forward Winters, will take the field tonight in his first drive. The Blizzard have done a very good job so far here in the non-district play of holding a 2-1 advantage, and that's really going to be put to the test tonight as they take on the undefeated Christoval Cougars. So you have Salas back behind. He's going to lateral to his back. He'll try to bust a few moves there. He's going to get at least a good gain of 5 and head on out to the 40-yard line.
Pitch number 6, Malachi Kelly around the right side.
Pitch was off to Malachi Kelly, the junior running back for the Blizzards.
42-yard line, nearly a 6-yard gain. He's brought down by number 15, Caden Carpenter.
The Blizzards will break the huddle again. You have Salas once again back under center, waiting the snap. Will hand it off to his back, who's able to get a couple yards on the inside. Able to get it out at least to the 44-yard line, where it'll be third down here and about 2 yards to go before getting a first down on the drive. They had number 34, Matt Jacob, checking in here. Here's another junior running back for this Blizzard squad as he's lined up behind Salas. There's a man in motion. Here's a snap, handoff to the back. He's got enough for the first and 10 as he is down at the 50-yard line. And the ball popped out, and the Cougars have it. We'll take another look here to see what happened.
Here's a snap, handoff to the back. He's
got enough for the first and 10. Scram, the ball popped out.
50-yard line.
They did, in fact, give it to Jacob. And just one way or another, the ball completely slid out of his hands, and it is now in control of the Christoval Cougars. It's first and 10 at the Cougars' own 48-yard line. There's a snap. Give off to the back, not really good, and they're going to get him for maybe about a yard gain.
Number 7, Josh.
They gave it to Josh Fava, the running back sophomore for Christoval, but unable to really get anything going. You have Fava out there, and of course, Braden Wilcox, one of the phenomenal players for this Christoval Cougar team. When you look at them overall, that so far this season they have 329 rushing yards on the ground, 96 passing yards. As here is another run direct snap by Wilcox. He tries to take it outside, and he's able to get a couple before he's brought down by, I believe that's going to be Miguel Rodriguez on the tackle.
Third down at the short 12. He's brought down by number 12, Miguel Rodriguez.
So this will be a good chance for early test for the Cougars, as they're currently down third down and 12 here. We'll see if they can find a way to make use of this turnover, or else give it right back to the Blizzards. Pass out by Wilcox to his receiver, and it's dropped.
Pass intended for number 2.
Wilcox tried to get it over into Bo Jolly, but Jolly unable to hold on to the ball, and that's going to lead to 4th down and 12. And it appears the Cougars will punt this one away. So a big save there by the Blizzard defense to avoid any early transgressions from their loss on that turnover. They have Sema J. Jackson back to return it. It is a fake punt. That's going to be a run out to the 50, and it ain't going to get there. The run was good enough to get past the original line of scrimmage, but that was it. So just like that, the Cougars will turn it over, and the Blizzard will retake control close to midfield.
Return it. It is a fake punt. That's going to be a run out to the 50, and it ain't going to get there.
49-yard line, which is pretty much exactly where the Blizzard lost control of the ball on that fumble. We'll see if this time around they can do a little bit better in terms of ball security. You have Salas back there under center. He gets a snap, gives it off to his back. And that's actually going to be a lateral to his far back, and there's a whistle that was already kind of blown pretty early. So there's a penalty flag down. And it could possibly be either a legal formation or a false start. The Cougars are pointing toward the winner side. And it will be a false start charge to Winners. That'll march it all the way back to the 44 to bring up 1st down and 15 here for the Blizzard. There's Salas now coming back to the huddle. He once again gets set here in the under center. Laterals it to his back, trying to break loose. He's got a Cougar on him, able to get past one, but unable to get past the second, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line. And that's going to be a loss on the game. Well, it's a clear loss. We take another look again. It's going to be Jackson is able to get away from the first, but then he is brought down by the second man. So an excellent answer back by the Cougar defense. This time we see Salas trying to get his guys set up here. He's got a receiver on the right, one on the left. He's back under center. He will keep it. He's going to look right. Now he'll toss over the center of the field. He's got a man wide open. He's going to break it loose to the 10, down to the 5, or down to the 10. 5, touchdown, Winter. Big touchdown by the Blizzards to get things rolling on the undefeated Christoval Cougars. Just an excellent route run by his man, and he was wide open right down the center of the field. So we get another look here at the replay. It was an excellent find by Salas as he got on down to Sema J. Jackson, who took off with the lasers. And the kick is up, and it is no good. So, after that, we have our first score of the ball game with 8:09 in the first quarter. It is the Winter Blizzard 6, the Christoval Cougars nothing. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back here on CSN. Welcome back to CSN, where it is 6-0 Winter over Christoval. But boy, you can definitely feel that we have a long way to go here in this ball game before anything's decided. We have 3 Blizzard players over the ball. Now we're ready for the kickoff. So It looks to be Clayton Edmondson ready for the kick. He's going to lose the ball, and he'll fall down on it to avoid a big loss there. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 26, so that is where the drive will start for the Christoval Cougars. Want something to eat while watching the game? San Angelo To Go Restaurant Delivery will deliver all your local favorites. Order at sanangelotogo.com or download the app from the iTunes or Google Play Store. San Angelo To Go, the local way to go. As we come back now, the Cougars will start on the 26-yard line with Braden Wilcox in the shotgun. He gets a snap, gives it off to his back, trying to make some moves, and he's able to maybe get a couple yards on the play. You look at last week's victory for the Cougars. Wilcox was able to go 24 for 47 in that one. Actually, these are his overall stats. 7 touchdowns this season. Longest pass on the year has been 50 yards, and boy, he's done a lot of work just rushing it as well. He's got 813 rushing yards, and he's definitely a very powerful quarterback. As he gets the snap, he'll try to run for it himself again, and maybe able to get maybe a yard or back to the line. That's going to pick up another big third down here for the Cougars.
Bring up a third down and 9, no gain on the play.
We also have the running back, we mentioned him earlier, Fava, who out of his 63 carries this season was able to get 411 yards. Both these teams are coming off wins, as the Cougars' last win was 68-4 over we'll have to see who they won it over, as we currently see Wilcox trying to scramble away. He's going to break it back to the left corner. He's going to try to get a block. He's going to bring it back to the inside. He gets loose to the 30. He's now at the 35-yard line. He's at the 50. He's at the 45, 40. He might go all the way. No, he is finally out at the 30-yard line for a 1st and 10. A massive run there by Wilcox. As we take a look, he almost took a massive sack. But rather than panic, he allowed his offensive lineman to create some space for him, and he was off to the races. It's the exact danger factor we mentioned about Wilcox. And he has put the Cougars deep into blizzard territory, as the ball is now spotted at about the 20-yard line. So Wilcox back under shotgun, gets the snap. He's going to give it off to his back, who is able to break free. He's going out to the left corner. He's going to try to get a block out there, and he's got a good gain as he gets closer to that 1st down marker and enters into the blizzard red zone.
And off to number 7, Fava. He's pushed out about the 15-yard line, a gain of 5.
We'll hand off to Josh Fava.
2nd down and 5 for the Cougars. He's pushed out by number 12, Miguel Rodriguez.
So 2nd down and 5 here, very easily convertible for Christoval, as they can either tie or take the lead on this possession, pending a extra point. So here we go, Wilcox set, hands it off to his back, who's able to break the corner on the right, trying to stretch for it. And looks to be a yard short. Gave it off to Fava again, who tried to break loose on the right corner. And he's going to at least get enough for a 1st and goal here.
7, Fava is pushed out about the 6-yard line.
They'll officially say he's out at the 6.
He's pushed out by 34.
So definitely a lot of plays that can be run here for the Cougars. Could try to utilize a draw play or find some other way for Wilcox to just kind of break free with another direct snap run. So here we go. He's back in, but before that, we got a flag out.
Timeout.
And there's actually going to be a timeout called by the Christoval Cougars. So we'll take the timeout with Christoval. Our score here in 6:31 in the 1st quarter, 6-0. Be right back.
RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month. with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
And we are back now here in Winters, Texas for the CSN High School Football Game of the Week. And so far it's living up to the promise. It is 6-0 here early for Winter, but the Cougars are at first and goal, and they're trying to either tie this one up or take the lead over the Blizzard. As we see the Cougars now break the huddle and head back to the line to get ready to go. You're going to have 5 on the left side of Wilcox. He's going to give it all. He's going to directly hold himself, trying to run for the end zone. And he breaks it to the right. Touchdown, Cougars! So a good hold there by Wilcox as he's able to trick everybody, and he breaks out to the right side and is able to get in with a touchdown. We take another look at it. Makes a cut to the inside. And I thought he might have got stopped up a little bit by the Blizzard defense, but he was still able to kind of just move and juke around to find that opening to get into the end zone. And at this moment, they look like they're going for 2 as you have Wilcox out there back in shotgun. He's got 3 to the left, 1 to the right. It's a direct snap. He's going to take it, passes out to his receiver, who's good! Riley Workman able to get the pass and able to get enough blocks to get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So with that, the Christoval Cougars have taken the lead 8-6 here in Winters, Texas. We'll take another short break. Be right back here on CSN. And we are back here from Winters, Texas. It is 8-6 for the Christoval Cougars. And what so far been a really fun first quarter here with 6:25 left to go. And there's no telling what kind of fireworks are still yet to be seen here in this ball game. As here is the low kick here. That'll bounce up to 30 before it's finally picked up by the Blizzard. They run back out to at least the 44-yard line, and that's where the drive will start for the Blizzard. As that run is ran back by Ethan Sanchez.
Ethan Sanchez up to about the 43-yard line of the Blizzards. First down.
Hey, CSN fans, would you like to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV in high definition? All you got to do is install the CSN Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. You can install them now on either device just by searching Concho Sports. We invite you to check it out to get the best viewing experience. So our drive will start officially at the 43-yard line of the Blizzard as they try to bring it back into Christoval Cougar territory. It's going to be a direct snap run out to about the 45, but maybe good for about 2 yards, if any, or a yard, not really much. Yeah, they'll at least say a yard, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 9 here for the Blizzard. You see 2 very differing styles between these two. When you look at Winters, they kind of run a more similar ground attack that we've seen utilized by the Sonora Broncos and the Ballinger Bearcats in the last few weeks here on the Game of the Week. As here's another direct snap for a run out to the breaks out to the right corner, out of the 40 down to the 30. He's going to be pushed out finally at the 25-yard line for a 1st and 10 on an excellent run by Malachi Kelly. So we take another look again. Kelly was able to break away from 1 tackle. And boy, he was gone.
63, Dustin Schreiber.
So as mentioned, the Blizzard kind of utilized that ground attack, but from what we've kind of unseen, boy, they know how to run it. And they got a fantastic back to really utilize it. There's another handoff to the back. He's able to break it for a couple yards before he's finally brought down by a group of Cougars. Handoff was to Matt Jacobs, and he was met immediately by Peyton Polk, one of the senior linebackers for the Cougars. So he's able to get 4 on the run. Now bring up 2nd down and 6 here for the Blizzard. So about 5 minutes now left to go here in the first quarter, as the Blizzard are driving into the red zone of the Cougars. Man in motion, handoff. Actually, it's another complete hold, man. It's an excellent job to still break those holes in there. And probably a good run there for about 5. To get closer there on the 3rd down. And Salas does a good job of utilizing that fake for a direct snap run, as he's caught me off guard a couple times with it. Yeah, that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 here for the Blizzard. Game is still pretty early on, but usually in high school you kind of also wonder, is this still 4-down territory for the Blizzard? Or are they content to maybe just go for the extra point if they do not get it here? Salas has 1 man behind him. Here's a snap. Gives it to his back. He's able to break enough. Pretty close to the 1st down. We'll see where they mark it. Gave it to Ethan Sanchez on the run, and they'll give it to him. So that's a fresh 1st and 10 here for the Winter Blizzard. So clock will finally start going at 4:03. It looks like we have Salas coming back in there after getting the call from the sideline. See how the Cougars defense choose to respond. They look like they're going to probably bring about 4 on the line. It's going to be another direct run here by Salas. Salas trying to break loose with it. He's got 2 Cougars to get right on him, and he's close to that 1st down marker.
Alex Salas takes the ball to about the 6-yard line.
Salas can be very dangerous, as mentioned, with that direct snap.
He's brought down by 2.
As he's about a yard short from getting that 1st down, as they are deep now in the Cougar red zone. So this will bring up a very easily convertible 2nd down and 1. This time Salas is going to have 2 receivers, one on the left, one on the right. He's got also a tight end and a man behind him. He takes it and hands it off to his back for a short run. But that's going to be enough for a 1st and 10. So 1st and goal here for Winners.
Down by 52, Wilcox, and 63, Schreiber.
Now they once again get ready. You have Malachi Kelly behind Salas. Salas is back under center. Gets a snap. He's going to directly keep it himself. Runs it left, and he's into the end zone for the Winters touchdown.
Salas takes the ball in for the Blizzard touchdown.
Just a simple direct snap to Salas, and he's able to wind through thanks to his offensive line creating the spacing. And that will allow the Blizzard to retake the lead 12-8. So this time around, it's question time from the Blizzard, and they missed their earliest point extra attempt. So this time they're going to stay on the field and go for 2. 1 receiver left, 1 on the right, 1 man in motion. It's going to be a lateral pass to the back. He's going to try to break it to the right corner and will not get there before he's met by the Cougar defense. So the 2-point conversion is no good for the Blizzard, but they once again retake the lead. 2:33 here in the first quarter. Our new score, the Winter Blizzard 12, the Christoval Cougars 8. Back with more in just a moment. Welcome back here to Winter, Texas, where it is homecoming night for the Winters Blizzards. And they got a lot to be happy about right now as they are currently leading here in the first quarter 12-8 against the undefeated Christoval Cougars. But still a whole lot of ball game to go as both teams have really shown off their offenses in this one. As the Blizzard will kick off, looks to be Clayton Edmonston back for Christoval, who will take the kickoff return. As here is the kickoff. It's going to be taken back now about the 20-yard line, trying to break out to the right side. And that's going to be a good gain to about the 36-yard line, and that's where the drive will start for the Cougars.
Number 2 takes a hand or the kickoff up to the.
So that was a good run back this time, actually by Bo Jolly.
He's brought down. Bring down is number 77, Ryder Dugan.
So they will spot the ball at the 37-yard line of the Cougars, and that's where their drive here will start. And boy, Braden Wilcox so far has shown off his running ability tonight as he had that massive gain. But this one's not going to go anywhere as he gave a handoff there to the back. Actually gave it off to Fava, and boy, the Blizzards defense immediately got to him and took him down. So that's going to be a 5-yard loss to bring up second down and 15. But as we mentioned, Wilcox already with a massive run earlier here on, putting his Cougars in a good starting position on their earlier drive here in the quarter. He's going to be lined up back in the shotgun again. He's got one receiver left, 2 to the right. Here's a snap. He's looking. He's going to pass out left to his man. He's up for it, and it's incomplete. Looking for a flag, but no flag will be thrown. It was over to Apache Salinas.
That's broken up by number 12, Miguel Rodriguez. Intended for
and look more just really good defense from Miguel Rodriguez, who was able just to get a hand in there and get an easy deflection on him. So that brings up a big third down and 15 here for the Cougars. As I see Riley Workman checking back in here for the Cougars. They might try to utilize him somewhere on a route. They'll set him up here this time to the left side, 3 receivers right. It's going to be a quick screen pass here, trying to get close to that first down marker, and it's going to be just short. Josh Fable was given the ball, and he was taken out immediately by Miguel Rodriguez. A little bit of extracurricular out there after the play, but definitely a lot of energy in this game. So that'll bring up 4th down and 6 here, and the Cougar offense will stay out here on the field. See Wilcox trying to get a play over there from his coach. He's now all set up. He's got 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. The man in that slot position, he might have a free play. He will. He's going to throw down the field, and it's caught. Big time run. He broke the tackle. Down the 20, down to the 15, and he's down at the 14-yard line. Fantastic catch made by Riley Workman, and he comes up big for the Cougars. And boy, what a great job by Wilcox to spot that early jump. Here we take a look at it again. Wilcox, just a nice deep throw out to the left. And Workman just works his magic out there. So the official spot will be at the 13-yard line here for the Cougars as they are once again back in the Winters red zone. And so far it's just been a back and forth fist fight between these two giants. Handoff now to Fava. Fava trying to find an opening on the corner, and he will not do so. He's tripped up, and he's down for really not much. I'll say he did not even get any yards on that one as he was only able to make it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's maybe they're trying to stretch out the defense again like they did earlier when they made their visit to the red zone. They'll line back up again. You got Wilcox back in the shotgun. He's got Fava to his right, 3 men on the left, 1 on the right. Here's a snap. He's going to take it himself. Tries to break out right. He's got an opening. Tries to cut back in. Makes a man miss, but he's unable to escape the second man, and he is taken down. Looks to at least gotten a minimal gain on that.
Wilcox takes the ball to about the 11-yard line, bring up a third down and 8.
So they'll say he at least got down to the 11. It'll bring up 3rd and 8 here for the Cougars. And boy, what a big 3rd down it is. We also see AP and Salas checking in, but that's actually going to end the quarter. So it's been an exciting start to the ball game. At the end of the first quarter, our score is the Winters Blizzards 12, the Christoval Cougars 8. We'll take a break. We're right back here on CSN.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking.
And we welcome you back here to Winters, Texas, as we are here at Blizzard Stadium tonight for homecoming night. And boy, it's been a fun homecoming night so far. 12-8, currently in favor of the Blizzards, but here come the Christoval Cougars to start the second quarter as they find themselves deep here in Blizzards territory. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 here for the Cougars. They try to find a way to answer back and retake this lead. Wilcox is in the shotgun, but there is a flag out here. It's going to be a false start called here on Christoval, and that'll march the ball back 5 yards. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 here.
3rd down and 12 for the Cougars.
3rd down and 12. 15 on the ball. There we go. Now we got to switch. So now 3rd down and 12. So still a 3rd down and long here for the Cougars. Here's a snap. Wilcox trying to find somebody open. They're going to try to get to him. And he's still on his feet, but he's finally brought down. Massive sack there against Christoval, and that's all thanks to Dom Alvarado, who was able to break through the line and quickly get on Wilcox to force down a big 4th down. And Wilcox and the offense are going to stay on the field, as you once again have Riley Workman checking back in along with Bo Jolly. Salinas will check back out, and here we go. So you got Wilcox back on the shotgun. He takes the snap, trying to find a man open, tosses out right, gets it off to Jolly. Jolly's going to try to make some men miss, but that's not going to do it, as he's going to be far short, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And the Winters Blizzards will take over. Hey, football fans, we just want to remind you that if you want the perfect spot to eat before or after the game, head over to Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in the Southwest Plaza to make the best wings in town. So stop by before or after the game on Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in San Angelo. So our score here tonight from Winters, 12-8 in the second quarter. And it has been a fun ball game, to say the least, between these two. So here is the snap. It's going to be a run out left. Has a good opening before that hole is closed, but not before a good gain is made out there by Salas.
For Salas, run up to about the 17-yard.
Say he at least got out to the 17. So that'll make it 2nd and 4 here. Looks like we have Seth Gerhardt also now checking back in for the Blizzards. And Winter has done a fantastic job utilizing this run against the Cougars, as they've been able to work from all the way in their own territory down into the Cougar red zone. Salas is going to pitch it out right to his man. He's got a good chance to really break it open here. But he's able to beat 3 Cougars on the inside before he's down at the 32. What an excellent pitch to Miguel Rodriguez. Let's take another look here. Salas gets off the long pitch. You're going to see him make this cut right here. And boy, just what an excellent read there by Rodriguez, and also trust this man up front to buy him enough time to create a hole. And just like that, the Blizzards are back on another drive. It's under 10 minutes now here in the second quarter. Here's a snap. Salas hands it off to his back. He's got a good open, and he's got enough for a 1st and 10 on about a 10-yard run there. As they gave it off to the big man, Matt Jacob. And Jacob just completely ran through the hole his offensive line created for him. Now you also see Reagan Rodriguez checking back in here for the Winters Blizzards. So trying to get used to that name. Not many teams at all I really know utilize a Blizzard mascot. Here's a snap. Salas is going to air this one out right, and it is caught by his receiver. He breaks a tackle. He's got one man to beat. He's got a convoy. Touchdown, Blizzards. Excellent pass to Reagan Rodriguez as he's able to break free. You see that excellent pass out right at broken tackle, and that was all but it for the Cougars in trying to stop the Blizzards from scoring. This has been probably the only hard spot tonight for the Blizzards is the extra point attempt. They missed the very first one on their first score, and then on their last score they attempted to go for 2 but could not do so. But they're going to line up to try to go for 2 one more time here. Scott Salas back under center. Gets a snap, but not before a flag is out. And it's probably going to be a false start on Winters. We still await that's going to be the call. False start on the Blizzards, and that's going to back them up 5 yards here. So we're still going to have to take a look here as you see Salas running on over to the head coach, Matt McCarty, to try to figure out what to do here. And they will still go for 2. You have Salas over there. You also have the big man, Reagan Rodriguez, checking back in here. He's going to line up to the right. That receiver also on the left side, one back in the backfield. Salas is going to toss out of the center of the field, and incomplete. Boy, that would have been a circus catch. But that's going to fall incomplete. We take another look here. Salas just kind of throws it up. And boy, it looks like you had Rodriguez really stretch out for that one, but just cannot make the catch. So with that, the Winters Blizzards are able to extend their lead 18-8. We'll be back with the CSN High School Football Game of the Week in just a moment. And we are back, 9:09 left to go in the second quarter, as the Christoval Cougars are eager to get this ball back. to try to respond to the Winters touchdown. The Winters has scored 3 times tonight, but they have been unable to convert any extra points. As this kick is high and deep, and it'll bounce into the end zone, which will let the drive start here. And I believe about the 20-yard line for the Cougars. We boost that up to 25, so it'll be first down and 25 here for Christoval. Cougars now break the huddle, get back to the line. We'll have Wilcox again in the shotgun. One man on his left, one on his right. We'll make sure everybody is set out there. He gets a snap, give off to the back. Who's able to get a couple before he's completely met up by the Blizzards defense. Handoff was to Bo Jolly. Bring up a second down and 11.
24-yard line, bring up a second down and 11.
As the Cougars lost a yard on that last drive. Salinas will check back in here for the Cougars. Try to see maybe they can open up something out there in a passing route. Got one slot receiver in this time as well. Snap by Wilcox, give off to the back. Flores trying to break it out to the right corner, and he's not going to get it. Fava was the one trying to get the run out there on the right corner. And that corner is just not seeming to open up like it was earlier on. And there's going to be a holding call. But the Blizzards will decline it. So we'll bring up a third and long here for Christoval. As Riley Workman once again checks back in. And boy, has the Cougar offense kind of staggered just a little bit here. So Wilcox gets the snap. He's going to try to directly run with it himself, but he is met immediately as he still fights to get closer to that marker. He's going to be short.
31-yard line, bring up about a 4th down and 4.
So that'll bring down 4th down and 4 here.
70 Dugan, 25 Sanchez.
And I'll tell you, it's definitely a big risk to try to go for it. Right here on your own 31, and wisely enough, the Cougars will just punt this one away and battle for field position. Looks like you're going to have Dom Alvarado. Thought he might try to return this one, but he'll go out. And it'll actually be some Jay Jackson who will take this return. So he awaits the kick. It'll take a bounce, and it'll die out at about the close to the 36. They'll actually mark it down at about the 36-yard line. So that's where the drive will start for the Winters Blizzards. Folks, remember to watch the CSN High School Football Game of the Week every Saturday at 10 a.m. And after that, anytime on demand. You can watch on your favorite platform. All you have to do is search Concho Sports on Roku or Fire TV to download the CSN app. You can also watch at conchosports.com and on YouTube and Facebook. So an 18-8 lead here in the second quarter with 6:56 to go for the Blizzards as they try to gain some more here on the Cougars. Here's a handoff and a good run for about 5. And that ball gets to about the 40-yard line.
Brings the ball to the 40-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Bring up a second.
I should say it was a gain of 4. He's almost to that 40-yard line. So they'll bring up second down and 6 here for the Blizzards. And their offense has not slowed down from the very start. Blizzards have been able to utilize several different types of runs here to catch the Cougars off guard. We see another snap here. It's going to be another pitch out. This one's on the ground, and the Cougars got it. Gonzalez trying to utilize another quick pitch, but his running back, Miguel Rodriguez, was not ready for it. Tried to use that power pitch, did not work out. And the Cougars quickly pounced at that, and there is life back again for Christoval. And that's kind of one of the dangers you're going to have using such a powerful lateral. Your back just might not be able to catch it in time, and that time it paid off for Christoval, but did not pay off for Winters. So here come the Cougars. Wilcox will keep it himself. He's going to try to scramble up the center of the field. He breaks loose. He's got a good run out there, and he's out to about the 19 or 18-yard line of the Blizzards. They'll mark it at the 17. That'll be a 1st and 10. And once again, you just cannot count this young man out, as Wilcox is phenomenal to watch, whether he is passing the ball through the air or he is destroying on the ground game. So 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. 1 man to his side, gives it off to the back. Going to try to break it out right, out to the center right. And able to at least get a good gain here. And his handoff is back to Fava. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5 here for the Cougars. So very convertible here. So they try to get back into that goal line. There's a good pass out to the right side, and it's going to be good. Touchdown for the Cougars. We have the powder flying over here on our side. It is another good touchdown for Christoval, as they now hold a 14-18 trim down on that lead. So we take another look. It's a good pass out to Clayton Edmonston, and he's able to just kind of thread the needle there to get into the end zone. And the Cougars will go for 2 here. Wilcox hands it off to the back. He's trying to break it, but he's got a lot of wizards on him. And that's just going to be right out of bounds, and that 2-point conversion is not going to be good. But it's going to at least be another score here for the Cougars to get back in it. Our new score from Winters, Texas. The Winters Blizzards 18, the Christoval Cougars 14. We'll take a short break. Be right back.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
And we are back here in Winters, Texas, where the flowers flying. Kind of feels like winter. Kind of a makeshift snow here. As the Cougar faithful utilize that powder for their touchdowns, but they got a lot to be happy about as they come closer to the Blizzards, as our score is 18-14. 5:12 left to go here in the second quarter. There's still a lot of time for either of these two teams to score. So you see the kick. And a short kick. Looked almost like an onside attempt. It's not, and there's going to be a flag out. And as it goes out to the 40, but it might be even closer here for Winters. Still waiting on the call, or at least to see where they'll spot the ball here. They currently got it set at about the 37. Actually, maybe about the 38. Let's see.
I believe the procedure is a big ball against Christoval. kick out of bounds. Be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, so it'll be an illegal procedure called now. They'll move the ball up to about the 44. Actually, about the 43-yard line. My apologies. So that's where the drive will start here for the Blizzards. At the 43. They are still trying to get this figured out, either with the football or something. This could have been possibly the wrong football out there on the field, as the official came on over to give it off to the Christoval coaching staff. We're set to play again here. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of the Blizzards. Yeah, Salas once again back under center. He's going to give it off to his back. Tries to break it out right and is able to get away to get a good gain. Almost about the 49.
Malachi Kelly brings it up to about the
As it was once again Malachi Kelly.
gain of 5 on the play, bring him a second down and
Spotted
5.
about the 48.
Up by number 30.
And Malachi Kelly, he's a dangerous back in his own right. As he's able to kind of juke around guys out there, especially once he breaks loose to that front line of the defense. So this will be 2nd down and 5 here for the Blizzards. It's going to be a snap here. It's going to be an attempted look pitch, and then finally it was made at the last minute. And that's going to be good for really close to that first down marker. We'll see where they spot it.
Pass completed, number 6, Malachi Kelly, up to about the 40.
Boy, and that was just kind of a nasty one. He was able to get it off to Malachi Kelly, and that was dangerous. I thought for a moment maybe Salas might try to just run it himself or get eye something, but Salas, he plays under the moment. And his play to Malachi Kelly at least gets him a 1st and 10 as Winters moves into Christoval territory. Here's a snap. Another give off to the back. He's got a good hole to run through.
25, Ethan Sanchez.
As they gave it off to Ethan Sanchez, who got an excellent run here.
Down to the 33-yard
So he at least got down to the 33-yard line. So I'll bring up a short 2nd down here. 2nd down and 3 here for Winters. Yes, for Winters. And it looks like you're going to have another rush up front by the Christoval Cougars. They bring in an extra man, trying to possibly bring a blitz. They will blitz. It's going to be another pitch out here to the back. Breaks a tackle, made a man miss. And that's going to be good enough for a 1st and 10 here for the Blizzards, I believe.
Number 23, Jackson.
Yeah.
He's pushed out of bounds.
It was an excellent pitch off to Jackson, made a man miss.
Approximately the 20.
And was able to get enough yardage to keep this drive running here for the Blizzards.
He's pushed out by Polk.
And that's what Winters has been really good at so far here in this ball game, is they have been able to really continue drives. And they do a great job at just really pushing it. This time it looks like they're going to have Davin Oates in the backfield. They'll give it off. Here's a run out to the right. Big hole opening, trying to get to the end zone. And he's going to be just a bit short, but boy, what a massive hole for Matt Jacob. You could have drove a semi-truck through that. As here's another look. Good handoff to Jacob, and look at that. Beat one man, he was gone, and just a massive gain. But it looks like there is a flag down.
Holding call against the Blizzards.
So they're going to get a hold called on Winters.
Ball will be placed
That'll negate the run.
just outside the 31-yard line.
And that'll push back the Blizzards to close to getting back to the 31-yard line. Not many penalties so far in this ball game. have Jacobs once again in the backfield. Here's a snap to the back. And this time nothing going. They immediately pounce on Jacobs. And the Cougars defense puts him down fast.
Inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. He's brought down by host of Cougars. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Say he got about 2 yards, so that'll at least bring it to second down and 11. As the Blizzards break the huddle. There's a snap. Now it's going to head back. He's going to pass out right. Deep strike to the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Christoval Cougars in the end zone. And boy, what a big turnaround now for the Cougars. Get another look here. Salas just throws it up for his man in the and it's just an excellent pick there. I think that might have been Kyle Lohman who was there to make the catch instead for Christoval. And just like that, what was a promising drive for winners to help build their lead, gives life back to Christoval to try to get more points back in it. With a screen pass out left, good run, and a pretty good gain out there. And I was trying to see, it looked like they gave it off to Bo Jolly on the screen pass.
Pass completed up to the 30.
So it's a good 5-yard run there, so that'll bring up, actually it's going to be a 6-yard run, so that'll bring up second down and 4 here for Christoval. So try to make a drive here before 2 minutes are left before halftime. Give off to the back. And that run's good for a couple yards. It's going to be short of the yard to get. It's going to bring up third down.
And off to number 7, Fava. Brings the ball to about the 28-yard line.
We're going to say about third down and 2 here after the run from Fava.
By 7, Dugan, 25 Sanchez.
And now you're going to have 2 receivers on the left. It's going to be another run up the gut. And that looks to be enough from our vantage point, and the official is pointing first and 10 for the Cougars.
He does pick up the first down.
So Christoval will keep the ball rolling here. About a minute 35 left in the second quarter. But timeout will be taken. So actually it'll be the Cougars calling the timeout. So we'll take the timeout with Christoval. We'll be right back here on the Concho Sports Network High School Football Game of the Week. And we are back here, 1:41 left to go before halftime here in Winters, Texas. It's the Christoval Cougars trying to make use of the second turnover of the night for the Blizzards. So Wilcox back under shotgun. Passes out to the right for his man, and it's incomplete. Try to get it out to Bo Jolly.
Number 3, Edmiston.
Actually, Clayton Edmiston was on the attempt there, but just unable to bring it in at the last minute. So that'll bring up second down and 10 here. And the Cougars get the call from the sideline. Now they're set. There's a snap. Wilcox looks out to the right now, looking up center field. He's going to heave it long, and this one's going to be caught. It's caught, and there's a big run now out to the red zone. Touchdown, Christoval. Bo Jolly comes up with the amazing catch as it looked for a moment like it was picked off. I do not know how in the world he came up with that catch. But that miraculous catch will give the Cougars a 20-18 lead here with 1:23 left to go in the second quarter. Christoval will once again go for two. Here's a snap to Wilcox. Wilcox is looking. He's going to scramble right. Finds a man. It's going to be incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Offensive pass interference.
And it's going to be called on Christoval, so that will be a no good two-point conversion, but the Christoval Cougars will retake the lead 20-18 with 1:23 left to go. We'll take another break. You don't want to miss anything. We'll be right back here on CSN.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
And welcome back here. 1:23 left before halftime, and still plenty of time for the Blizzards to try to answer that amazing touchdown from the Cougars. As we await the kick, here it is. This one, not a very deep kick, will be fair, caught at the 40. And that's where the drive will start here for the Winners Blizzards. So you got one timeout left for Christoval and 3 timeouts still remaining for the Wizards Blizzards. Hey football fans, we just want to remind you that if you want the perfect spot to eat before or after the game, head on over to Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road on the Southwest Plaza. Make the best wings in town. So stop by before or after the game on Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in San Angelo. And before we can get the snap off, it'll be a timeout called by the Blizzards, I believe.
That is a third and final timeout.
No, that'll be a timeout from the Christoval Cougars. So we'll take that final timeout with them. Our score still holds 22-18 Christoval. And we're back here. 1:23 left to go before halftime. Cougars out of timeouts, and the Blizzards still have all 3 to try to continue down the road. It's going to be a shotgun here from Salas. He took it himself, tried to get a run up the middle, and he will maybe at least get a yard, if not just back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain by number 4, Alex Salas. He's brought down.
That's something you kind of have to definitely be really careful here. That's kind of the one disadvantage you will have as a predominantly running team. It's that 2-minute offense starting from your spot of the field. Salas gets the snap again. Takes the hand to his back. He's going to scramble up the middle of the field. Gets a good maybe 8-yard run there as he gets close to the 50. Actually, say he got 9. And he's going to be a little short coming up here as he is hurt. We'll take an injury timeout. We'll be right back here from Blizzard Stadium.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Looking back here on CSN, where the good news is Alex Salas was able to get off the field, but it's kind of favoring that ankle a little bit. We'll hope he'll be okay. And he's a key guy that this Blizzards team is going to really need to kind of keep things up here with the Cougars. So we'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. But it appears they will actually call a, well, they signal timeout, but they will now go back into play. I think they used it, from what they said, they used the timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff there from the injury timeout. So with that, they will be left with 2 timeouts here. So 42 seconds left to go in the half. Snap and a handoff to the back. It's going to be a breakout run out to the right side. Good run for a really good gain. Has 1 man, and he's out of bounds. Almost had a man to beat. That's going to be a 1st and 10. I think it was off to Michaela Kelly. It was, in fact, Michaela Kelly on the run. As it looks like you have David Oates out there playing quarterback for Winters. Actually, no, my apologies. That's actually going to be John Coolen-Busher, the sophomore quarterback. He'll take a snap, hands it off, trying to get the corner. Has a good chance to really get something, and he's tripped. Some J. Jackson had a good run on the corner, tried to make a juke back to the inside, and he slips. There is a flag down. And the way they're marching back, it looks like it's going to be on Winters.
We got a holding call against.
And it's going to be a hold on Winters.
10-yard penalty back to the 41-yard line.
That'll push them all the way back to the 40-yard line.
For the Blizzards.
So that'll bring up 1st down and 19. So here's another shotgun look. 1 man on the left, 1 man on the right. There's the snap back. Looking the pass, trying to get away from the 2 Cougars charging. Trying to scramble right. Now he'll pass out right. And he throws it out of bounds. as Busher was immediately encased by two Cougars.
Nobody open. He does throw the ball away, bring up a second.
So now it's going to be second down and long here. 18 seconds left before halftime. If they could find a way to get into field goal range, I have to wonder if maybe the Blizzards might try it. Or that might not even be in their mindset. It's going to be a direct snap this time, fake run, and up the gut, but for a very minimal gain. Still unable to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to lead to another quick timeout from Winters. But we'll keep it here. So folks, we just want to we want y'all to remember to watch the CSN High School football game of the week every Saturday at 10 a.m. And after that, anytime on demand, you can watch on your favorite platform. Just simply search Concho Sports on Roku or Fire TV to download the CSN app. You can also watch us at conchosports.com and on YouTube and Facebook. So this is, of course, the CSN High School football game of the week, where tonight we've come to Winters, Texas, and it's homecoming for the Blizzards. Mention a really unique mascot. I've not seen a Blizzard as a mascot really nowhere else in the state of Texas. And both squads are just having a blast out here tonight. So the Blizzards once again back under center. It's going to be a attempted pass, a screen pass, no good. As they quickly got back to Busher again.
Incomplete, bring up fourth down and long for the Blizzards.
Coming up fourth and long here. See Busher walk over to the sideline and try to see what they're going to decide to do. And the final timeout will be taken by Winters with 6 seconds left to go in the second quarter. While we have another moment, hey football fans, just to remind you that if you want the perfect stop to eat before or after the football game, head over to Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in the Southwest Plaza. They make the best wings in town, so stop by before or after the game on Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in San Angelo. So it's currently 18-20 with the Christoval Cougars leading by 2. At the time, the Blizzards were marching down the field before the injury to Salas. And since then, they've kind of been working their way backwards. And kind of be this will be their final. You have to imagine this will be the last play of the half. And you kind of have to be thinking maybe a Hail Mary here. We have not seen a whole lot of passes. And Busher's still trying to find his comfort zone since coming in after the injury. So they will have him out in shotgun. He's got 2 receivers lined up on his right. 1 man to the left. The Cougar faithful are going to give him as much pressure as they can. Here's the snap. Busher looking for a man, and he's going to get sacked. Big sack up the gut by Sebastian Salinas, and that'll end the first half. So going into halftime, our score, the Christoval Cougars 20, the Winters Blizzards 18. We'll take a break for halftime. We'll be back in just a little bit with the start of the third quarter. And welcome you back here to Winters, Texas for the start of the second half, where it is currently 20-18 Christoval. And if we're promised anything from the first half, we're expecting an exciting conclusion of this one. As the first half was just kind of a fist fight between both these schools. We got a small kick down at the 41, which is where the drive will start for the Christoval Cougars. So Christoval found themselves down in the second quarter, and for a time it looked like they were in big trouble. And then after a few winter turnovers, completely changed around things for the Cougars. Had some phenomenal passes, a big run by Wilcox, and the Cougars have found themselves in charge, and now they're trying to extend that lead here on their opening drive of the second half. So you have Wilcox back in the shotgun, and they're going to get a false start. And that's going to back them up 5 yards to make a 1st and 15. About the 36-yard line. For Winners, they had a pretty good offensive outing to start the game off. They were firing on all cylinders, and that carried on for most of the second quarter. So quarterback Alex Salas went down with an injury, and since then we'll really have to see how they can respond on offense. Here's a run up the center. Again, get close back to the original line of scrimmage for second down here. As he gave it off to Fava, see what he could do with it. So they'll call it 2nd and 14 here for Christoval. They head back to the line again. Wilcox getting the call from the side, and we'll have a change of man here. We have Aiden Barron coming in, and he's going to take control on the right side of Wilcox on the shotgun. Fake handoff. Wilcox will run it himself. He's got a really good opening. Beats a man on the right side. He's going to break it loose on the right corner. He could take it all the way. Nobody's going to stop him. Touchdown, Cougars. You want to talk about a man who's dangerous? That's Braden Wilcox. Take another look. He fakes the handoff. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, he just uses his feet to basically break it out right. And there is nobody catching him for the Blizzards. So it appears that the Cougars will go for 2. Because we've seen a lot of 2-point conversions tonight, and that's going to be a false start.
False start called against the Cougars.
The Cougars were at least able to get 1 2-point conversion earlier in the first half. Winners went for 3 and have not gotten a 2-point conversion yet. So they'll line up again to try the 2-point conversion. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Got 1 man on the right's in a slot. Snaps. It's going to be a fake toss now removed by Wilcox to the inside. He's going to try to break it out right again. He'll pass at the end of the end zone. And it is caught for a 2-point conversion, but a flag is out. Hold it right there, as we have to see what that flag is. Oh my, I might be covered in flour by the end of the night. Might look like I went through a winter after being done with this game. So it is a penalty against Christoval. That was prior to the snap. So they're going to push the ball back even further now to the 13. And it still looks like the Cougars will just go for it, and they will. So once again, same look. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, 1 man on the right of Wilcox. On the left, actually, this time. They'll take the snap. It's going to be a screen play. He gives it off to the back. And he's going to try to make some moves. 2 spin moves, and he will be down at the 5, and that will be no good. So after 3 attempts, the 2-point conversion attempt is finally no good after they try to get a screen off to Elijah Woodfin. But that'll start off the drive perfectly for Christoval as they take the early advantage even further. 26-18. We'll take a short break. We're right back here on CSN. And we're back here, 11:05 here in the third quarter. And Christoval will kick it off after scoring to take a 26-18 lead over Winters. Here's the kick. He's taking him up the 31. Ran back to about the 41-42. That's where the next drive will start here for the Winters, but we have an injury on the field, so we'll take another injury break. Be right back here on CSN.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
And we return from break. Ethan Sanchez, the injured player for Winters, was able to make it off the field. Hopefully he will be able to return back in this one. And the good news is also Alex Salas, who took that injury back before halftime, has returned for Winters, and he was the main guy they're really going to need. He's going to lateral it off to his back, gets past one Cougar, but then able to escape as he's finally corralled down by a whole group of them. And a late flag will come out from the back official. Might have saw something from back there. Trying to see who they are going to call this on. It's going to be a push in the back on Winter. So Winters will lose some yards here. Even further after that sack. Well, not really a sack, but a big tackle for loss on the back. Or they might have just accepted the penalty. And they did, in fact, so that's just going to force it to a 1st and 20 here for Winters. There's the snap. Pitch, late pitch here out to the 30. And the tackle will be made out. As they give it out to Sam J. Jackson. I think he had Wilcox right on him. And we've seen the speed from Wilcox, the quarterback already. You don't really want to have him chasing after you as a defensive lineman. Winters will make a few changes here. As Malachi Kelly has checked back in now. 4 on the play clock. It's going to be a direct snap, and here's the run by Salas, and he is smashed. He is swallowed up for a sack. We'll take another look, just a massive hit. And that looks like it was once again Braden Wilcox. I mean, this guy, he does it all pretty much. So that brings up 3rd down and 17 here for Winters. Here's a man in motion, pitch to the man in motion. It's going to be a pass out now. Man wide open, and it's dropped. Well, had Reagan Rodriguez open and had in his hands, and just unable to complete the pass. That would have been a 1st and 10 for Winners. But as it is now, it'll probably need to be a punt. So it will in fact be a punt here, as it looks like Casey Wright will be the return man for the Cougars. As here's the punt by the big man, Felipe Arizo. And it'll take a roll down to the 39. So that's where the drive will start. Once again for the Christoval Cougars. Hey fans, just want to remind you again, if you want something to eat while watching the game, San Angelo To Go Restaurant Delivery will deliver all your local favorites. Order at sanangelotogo.com or download the app from the iTunes or Google Play Store. San Angelo To Go, the local way to go. So the Christoval Cougars take control on their own 39. 9:35 left here in the third, and they're trying to add on to their lead. So they try to push to remain undefeated on the year. There's a run up to the left, and maybe good for maybe about a yard or maybe a yard or two. We'll see. It'll bring up 2nd down.
30.
Well, actually say he lost a yard. Thought maybe he at least got something out of it. Well, no, now they've corrected on the board. Though they say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Once again, here comes Christoval back out in the spread. Hand off to the back, good run up the gut. Good to maybe about the 38-yard line. Gave it off to Fowler again. And I'll bring up 3rd and 7 here for the Cougars. Josh Fava's done a good job on the ground tonight for Christoval. Been able to make some key runs along with Wilcox. We now got 2 receivers left, one on the right. Here's a snap. Wilcox got a man on him, and he will be sacked. Malachi Kelly broken fast. I don't know where in the world he came from, but he eagerly got to Wilcox and took him down. You actually see him come in for that blitz, and nobody picked him up. And not much more you can do than just to take that. So that now brings up 4th down here. And it looks as though the Cougars will punt this ball away. So an excellent stop by the Winners defense. Try to get a hand on that. Just able to get away. Ball will take a bounce to about maybe the 36, 37.
Blizzards are going to take over from their own 36.
And that's where the Winter Blizzards will take over for this upcoming drive to try to once again get some points on the board and get themselves back into this ball game. Hey CSN fans, would you like to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV in high definition? All you have to do is install the CSN Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. You can install them on either device just by searching Concho Sports. And we invite you to check it out to get the best viewing experience. So here's the drive on the 37-yard line. Here's a snap. There's a run up the left side. Ball popped out, and the Cougars have it. Helmut Salvas had an excellent run up the left side inside of it. You take another look at it. Salvas took the direct snap, tried to run up left, and except the Cougars just got in there and stripped the ball right out of them. And a big opportunity again, and just another costly turnover for Winners, which has allowed Christoval to originally come back in this one and could allow them to really get a further lead here. Pass over the middle, incomplete. Wilcox threw a little bit too far for his man.
pass intended for number 2.
So that'll be second down and 10. The question is, can the Winners defense get another 3 and out? Or will the Cougars find a way to break open another big play to get right back into the Winners red zone? Second down and 10 here, 7:14 remaining in the third quarter. Riley Workman will check back in here. He's going to line up here on the far left side. He's got another man on his right, so 2 receivers out left. Give off to the back. And a good run up the gut. It's about maybe 4 or 5 on the carry. Another good run by Fava.
They placed at the 46-yard line here. Bring up about a third down and 4.
So it's going to make it 3rd and 4 here for the Cougars as they have now made it into Winners territory, trying to keep this drive going. 3rd down and 4. So no sense of urgency at the moment. Don't have to be when you have the lead, and it looks like there's going to be a big blitz coming. Another give off to the back, and we'll have to see where they spot it. Looks like he might have enough from where I'm seeing, but yep, he will have enough. That'll be a 1st and 10 for Christoval.
7 Fava does pick up the first down.
So Fava does just enough to get the yardage needed. And with that, the Christoval Cougars will continue to march into the Winters Blizzards territory. The Workman once again checking back in, and he's a guy you got to pay attention to out there. Got a big play earlier in this game that really helped Christoval move further down into Winter territory. It's going to be a handoff to the back. Faber's trying to make a move out the left side, and maybe got 2 if that.
7 Fava around the left side. About a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, Fava at least got 2 there.
Bring up a second down.
He's trying to once again break that corner, but the Winners defense was able to collapse quickly on him. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 8 here. Still a lot of plays you can do here with a 2nd and 8. Try to continue that ground attack, or maybe try something through the air to try to catch Winners off. And with a guy like Wilcox, there's a lot that you could kind of just pull out of your hat too.
Timeout.
But it's going to be a timeout as the play clock is running down to 0. So we'll take that timeout with the Cougars. Our score here in Winters, Texas, 26-18. You're watching the Concho Sports Network High School Football Game of the Week. And welcome you back from out of the timeout, where it is a 26-18 advantage for Christoval as they try to once again get down the field to score. Wilcox gets the snap. He's going to run it himself now. Takes it up left side. He is good enough to get the 1st and 10, or he's run out of bounds. Here, just like another good fake handoff, and then taking it off with the ball. And they might have marked him out just a little bit before the 1st down marker because they have not moved it, or they're actually backing him up. I think there's a flag. Yeah, it was a flag, and it's going to back up the Cougars all the way back to the 50-yard line. But I'll make it 2nd down and 18 now for Christoval. 5:10 left to go. Wilcox waiting the call, gets the snap, gives it off to the Fava. Fava is met, but he is able to break a tackle. Now he's going to try to break it outright. He cuts back inside, able to make some more moves, and he's able to make something out of nothing. to at least get the Cougars back pretty close to the original line of scrimmage.
Shy of the original line of scrimmage at the 43-yard line. Bring up about a third down and 11.
So that'll make it 3rd and long here, but we'll at least be correctly at a 3rd and 11. So Workman once again enters back to that left spot. 3 receivers left, 1 on the right. Wilcox waiting. He's going to get a pass off here in the coverage, and a flag will come out. 2 flags fly out. And I think they're going to get pass interference. Take another look at it. I think they're going to probably get Regan Rodriguez. Tried to get his hands up to show he wasn't touching, but he definitely made a lot of collision over there with Workman.
Be a 15-yard penalty for the previous stop. Automatic first down.
So that'll be a 15-yard penalty here, and that'll get a fresh 1st and 10 for Christoval. And now the Cougars will work deeper into Winners territory, getting closer to the red zone. And might be smelling pay dirt. Wilcox now with 2 on his left, 1 on the right. Hands it off. And a run to about the 25.
So then Fava goes in for about a 2-yard gain up to the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
They'll actually get 5 of 2 yards on that run. So we'll make it 2nd down and 8. 3:45 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. As you have Salinas coming back in here for the Cougars. Once again with that 3 receiver left look, and it's going to be a, I think, encroachment.
Penalty flag on the play. Offside.
Yeah, they will get an encroachment call on Winners, so that'll be another 5 yards there to make it 2nd down and 3.
About a 2nd down and 2 from the 21-yard line.
Moves the ball down to the 21. Cougars are working in the red zone now of Winners. Oh, they're just about there. Again, the same look, 3 receivers left, 1 on the right for Wilcox. Here's a snap. Give off to the back, who's able to get a couple yards inside. It's going to bring up 3rd down here.
7 Fava dives forward to just inside the 20-yard line. He's going to be shy of the 1st down, but 3rd down.
So Fava's going to be a little bit short there for a 3rd down and 1. And it could be another give to Fava, or could be a direct snap to Wilcox. We'll have to wait and see. I would be thinking that the Cougars could go run, but could pass it as well. You can never really tell. So once again, lined up in the shotgun. Here's a snap. And it will be a direct snap by Wilcox. He tries to get it, and he's met by a wall. Let's see if they finally will push the pile. And we'll see where they spot it. The official is already signaling 1st down, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 here for Christoval. They're going to try their best to stop them, but just a lot of power in those legs of Wilcox. That makes it 1st and 10 down in here in the red zone. With almost 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. 5 on the play clock. Down the 2, down to 1. It's got to get the snap off. Didn't get it off in time. And they're going to get a delay of game on Christoval. So that's going to be a loss of 5 yards here on Christoval, which will make it 1st down and 15.
5 yards penalty back to about the 23, 1st down and 15.
So that'll push the Cougars back to the 23-yard line. And here we go again. This time 3 receivers right and 1 on the left. Pass out right. It's going to be a screen play. Here's a good move out on the right side. Tries to break a tackle, but he's met, and a flag will fly out. In fact, the pass was to Clayton Edmonston. And we'll see what they call. Might be a face mask or... It's actually going on to the Christoval. And that'll push the ball back even further. Ball moves back to the 33, and now Christoval, who was in the red zone, has found themselves moving backwards. First down and 25. Wilcox gets the snap. He drops back. Passes left. Is able to give it over to his man, who's able to get a couple yards. He's able to try to maybe get Fava on a screen play. Comes up a little bit wobbling there. Let's say Ethan Sanchez is able to make the tackle on him. And that's going to bring up second down and long here still for the Cougars. They try to just at least make this convertible. Wilcox getting the snap. And he will carry it himself before he is met quickly by 2 winner players. You take a look, they easily came crashing in on him. Definitely looked like Reagan Rodriguez was one of the guys who made early contact there to get a hold of Wilcox. 15 seconds left on the board before the end of this quarter. And they'll probably just let this one wind down. Same time on the play clock and the game clock. And that will do it for the third quarter. So, defensive battle here in the third quarter. But our score is the Christoval Cougars 26, the Winters Blizzards 18. We'll take a short break. Be right back here on the CSN.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Welcome back to the CSN High School Football Game of the Week, where it is 26-18 in favor of the Christoval Cougars here on homecoming night in Winters, Texas at Blizzard Stadium. It has been a fun one to say the least. And now as we enter the final quarter of this game, it'll be a big decision time to see whether the Cougars can hold on here and continue undefeated, or if the Winter Blizzards can find a way to pull off the upset. But here's a snap. Wilcox passes under middle. It's caught. And that will be close to a first down. Might be good enough for the first down as he got on out. See, he got it off the Bo Jolly. I'll actually say he's a little bit short. I think I was actually looking at the original line of scrimmage there. My apologies, I thought I was looking at the first down marker. It'll actually be 10 yards short, so it'll be 4th down and 10. And the Cougars are going to go for it. So they'll show shotgun here. Wilcox is going to get blitzed, and he's going to be sacked. Ethan Sanchez coming up to make the play on Wilcox, and the Christoval Cougars will turn it over on down. Hey fans, just want to remind you again, if you want something to eat while watching the game, San Angelo To Go Restaurant Delivery will deliver all your local favorites. Order at sanangelotogo.com or download the app from the iTunes or Google Play Store. San Angelo To Go, the local way to go. So at the 26-yard line is where Winters will take over. Here's a snap handoff to the back. Trying to get what he can, got a couple of yards. And that'll bring up second down. And they said it was Matt Jacob on the run there for Winters. If you're Winters, you kind of have to work with a little bit more urgency here. Definitely not in a panic mode yet, but definitely have to work just a bit more quicker. There's a snap, and the ball's fumbled. Just a bad handoff to Salas on the snap. And he's able to get back on top of it, and that's still just been the one problem that has plagued Winters in this ball game, is just keeping control of the football. This time they're at least able to save it. That's now going to bring up a big 3rd down and 11. Winters is in desperate need of a big play to get them back into this one. Salas back under center. Got a man in motion, gets the snap. Drops back. Pass over the center, and there was nobody there. That's going to be picked off big time by Christoval. Now it's going to be ran back the other way before. Oh, man, fumble, but a nasty tackle. My goodness, he's going to keep running down the field. I don't know if they called that play dead. The whistle is finally blown as the tackle is made at the very end. I don't know what they're going to call here. The first would take another look at it again. That appeared to be an illegal tackle, and the ball popped out. And I think it's going to be all the way back. There was a whistle blown. And boy, you have head coach of the Cougars all the way out there on the field, trying to get an earful to those officials on the far side, and I can see his point. It's kind of like a WWE slam move over there on the 50. So after all of that, it's going to be a 1st down and 10 on the 35 for the Christoval Cougars. There's a snap handoff to the back, trying to get in there for what he can, and he's going to be short. And boy, the intensity's picked up now. There are guys just over there shoving and pushing. Maybe be right back at the line of scrimmage for 2nd down and 10 here. And if you're the Cougars, you can definitely kind of take your time here with it, especially for where you're at right now on the 35 of Winters. And if you can come away with some points, that'll be even better. So here we go, one receiver right, two to the left. Snap to Wilcox. Wilcox hands it off to Fuller, and he's not getting nothing. He is met in the backfield immediately. And it is once again Ethan Sanchez who gets to him. Here in the 4th quarter, Sanchez has just been able to find ways to blitz to the inside and quickly get into the backfield. Looks like Clayton Edmondson's also hurting a bit. He grabs that wrist. You have Bo Jolly checking back in along with Riley Workman. Here on 3rd and 12. Another shotgun look here for the Cougars. Here's the snap, dropping back is Wilcox. He's going to throw it over the middle. Incomplete, but there's going to be a flag thrown. And it looks like Miguel Rodriguez cannot believe it. I kind of want to get another look at that one as well. Looked like he might have just played the ball fine, but they're going to call it pass interference, so that'll be a fresh first down for the Cougars. So with 8:04 left to go, with a fresh 1st and 10 after the penalty. And the Cougars moving to the red zone here at the 20-yard line. And now the whistles will blow again for another stoppage in play. As boy, oh boy, it has been a controversial 4th quarter to say the least. All right, we got a moment though, folks. Remember to watch the CSN High School football game of the week every Saturday at 10 a.m. and after that, anytime on demand. You can watch on your favorite platform. Just search Concho Sports on Roku or Fire TV to download the CSN app. You can also watch at conchosports.com and on YouTube and Facebook. So 8:04 here in the 4th quarter. And it is a 1st and 10, and the Cougars are trying to put this one away. They can score here. They can go up by 2 possessions. There's a snap to Wilcox. He's going to pass on a screen play right. And it'll be a broken tackle, making it pretty close down all the way to the 5. It was Clayton Edmonston. They'll say he actually stepped out at about the 12. So that'll bring up 2nd down. I don't know if I can already smell that talcum powder, whatever the heck they've been throwing out here. So it's going to be 2nd down and 2 here. Wilcox gets the snap. He's going to step back, passes, and it's deflected in the air. Very fortunate not to have that one intercepted. We'll take another look. Wilcox was looking left, and just off the hands there of Riley Workman. Actually, no corner there behind him to try to get an interception. So that makes it 3rd down and 2 here. And boy, what a big 3rd and 2. So 2 receivers right. Got a tight end over there. Wilcox will try to run it himself. He's got enough. He's going to try to break it loose. He's down to the 1, but they'll say he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. And as I am covered in smoke again, the Cougars go up 32-18 with 7:45 left to go, but we have an injury timeout. We'll be right back here on CSN. And we are back. Couldn't tell who the player was down, but great news is he's able to get up and walk off the field. And the Cougars will now go for 2 here. So Wilcox once again back in the shotgun. He's going to try to, we'll see what he tries to do here. He's been magic all night. There's a snap. He's going to scramble right, trying to find somebody open, toss to the center of the end zone, and it's incomplete, but a late flag is out.
Flag on the play.
It appears he tried to get it out to Edmonston. Well, we got to check and see what this flag is. And still waiting for the call from the official. It's going to be a holding call. The question is on who? And it looks like it might be on Christoval. You have the FAR official running out to speak with head coach Matt McCarthy. And yeah, it's going to be on the Cougars because they'll back up Christoval here. Yeah, they'll get a holding call officially now on the Cougars. So that'll back them up here on the 2-point conversion. They had a similar situation already occur previously on their last 2-point conversion where it failed. But they had like 3 chances at it, but several penalties pretty much negated it. So once again, you'll have Wilcox starting out from the shotgun. We'll have 3 receivers on the right, 1 man on the left. Coach McCarty finally gets some decision out there. And there's the whistle, so we're back under play here. There's a snap to Wilcox. He drops back, passes to his man, wide open, and he is in. The 2-point conversion is good for the Cougars. They will get the screen play off to Clayton Edmonston. It's a good job of buying time by Wilcox to let his man get open. They're going for the easy score. So our new score here in the 4th quarter with 7:45 left to go. It is the Christoval Cougars 34, the Winter Blizzards 18. We'll take a short break. You're watching us here on Concho Sports Network.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
And we are back, 7:45 left to go here in the ball game. And a lot of work needed here for Winters to keep the Blizzards alive in this one as they find themselves down 34-18. First quarter, actually, we're leading by 2 possessions, but the turnover battle has not gone their way, and it's harmed them in this game and allowed Christoval to mount their comeback, and now they find themselves in firm control here with 7:45 left to go in the ball game. We are awaiting the kick. The officials trying to get something done to get the ball placed back down on the field. I'm honestly not too sure what they're waiting for here. Oh, now they'll give it off to be kicked off. Don't know what the holdup was there for, but Sure it was something important. Now we await the kick here from Brendan Wilcox. There's the kick. And it'll drop down at the 29 where it'll be picked up and ran back to the 35. Maybe about a good 10-yard return. Maybe actually maybe 5 or 6 on that return. I apologize. So with 7:42, that's where the drive will start for Winters at the 35. Hey fans, just want to remind you again, if you want something to eat while watching the game, San Angelo To Go Restaurant Delivery will deliver all your local favorites. Order at sanangelotogo.com or download the app from the iTunes or Google Play Store. San Angelo To Go, the local way to go. That last play was another loss for the Blizzards. And could have almost been a turnover again, but Salas able to at least get back on the ball in time. So that marks us off now. 2nd down and 15 here with 7:39 left to go. So we'll make it 2nd and long. Here come the Blizzards, going to be back in shotgun. Drops back, here's the pass by Salas over the middle of the field. And too far, try to get it out to Cheney Ballman. Led him just a bit too far. Could have been dangerous as he was also double covered down there. So that brings up 3rd and long, 7:37 left to go. And you're in really desperate need for a big play here if you're Winners. First half, they were very successful on the ground. Since then, they've kind of been a little bit more quiet. There's the snap. Salas drops back, trying to get the ball off, trying to find somebody open. He'll scramble right. It's got a Cougar on him, and he'll be brought down. And they had Clayton Edmonston on him. As there is a flag, I believe. Wait the call. It's a holding call. The officials believe it's accepted, but the Christoval coaching staff clearly signaling that they want to decline it. So now they got it correct. Penalties declined. Now bring up 4th and long here for the Winters Blizzards. So they will punt this ball away and give it right back to the Cougars. So should get pretty good field position here. Here is the punt. This one's almost blocked. We'll take a friendly bounce out to almost the 26, 27-yard line. That's where the next drive will start up for the Christoval Cougars. Hey fans, just want to remind you that if you want the perfect spot to eat before or after the game, head over to Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in Southwest Plaza. They make the best wings in town, so stop by before or after the game on Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in San Angelo. So it is 34-18 here in Winners tonight, here on homecoming night. And it has been a real fun one. So Wilcox hands it off for a run to Fuller, and not much going. Fava trying to get the run up the center, but it was quickly met there by the Winter defense. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10, and once again, I have to feel that Christoval's just going to try to utilize a lot of runs here. Winter still has all 3 timeouts, but they find themselves down still by 2 possessions. The clock definitely is not on their side. again, Wilcox appears out of the shotgun, and a flag will fly. They got the Cougars for a delay of game, so that'll knock them off 5 yards. That's the second delay of game of the night for Christoval. And that'll set it up, second down and long. Here's a snap. Wilcox scrambles left. Got to get away from some blizzards. Throws it out of bounds into the stands. Or close to in the stands. It definitely went over the fence they have over there, but there's a penalty flag down again. Waiting to see who they rule this on. It's going to be an ineligible man downfield for the Cougars, so that'll back them up some more. And that's still one thing you got to be very careful about here is still the battle of field position. And working yourself backwards is not doing any favors. So that'll make it third down and 20 with 6:07 left to go. Here's a snap. Give off to the back. And that's it. He's not getting really anything. That's going to bring up fourth down. So the good thing is at least Christoval was able to burn a little bit of clock, but they're going to give the ball back to Winners. It's pretty good field position. Let the play clock pretty much go all the way down here. And it'll hit 0. And now we're good to go. And it's actually going to be a pass. That was going to be a punt. And boy, that's no good. That was actually third down. My apologies. It was actually third down there. So now it'll be fourth down here for Christoval. I was going to say that's a big risky play to do on fourth down. We thought it was fourth, and I guess something must have happened down there, but all been corrected. So now we can officially say it is fourth down here. And now you have to believe that the Cougars will punt this one away. They're trying to get some guys out there. They're kind of look a little confused. 5 left on the play clock. They're going to run out of time again. And I think they called a timeout before, yeah. So they're able to get a timeout before the play clock expires. Might just try to get some more time off the board, but that'll at least take us to another break. So with that, our score still holds 34-18. We'll be right back here on CSN. Back here from Winners, 34-18. And we believe the Cougars will punt this one away, which will at least allow the Blizzards to have a really good starting field position. Which could help them out dearly since they especially have 3 timeouts left. So here's the punt. It's a good one. He's taken at the 50. He turned back, now trying to get the corner. Out to the 40, down to the 30, 35, 20, 15, down to the 10, down to the 5, touchdown Blizzards! There's no flags on the field. And just like that, the Blizzards strike. We take another look at it. It's a great break off to the left side. I think that's going to be Jay Jackson. Already had a touchdown earlier in this ball game and utilizes some great cuts to get into the end zone. And boy, we're not done just yet. So Winners now lines up as they will go for two. There's a snap. Give off to the back. He's going to try to break the corner. And he will not get there. He is met by two Cougars. So that 2-point conversion, no good. It's a good lateral off to Michaela Kelly, but still just unable to truly break it. But that'll at least put some points on the board for the Blizzards. So our new score, 34-24, 4:21 left to go. Take a short break. Be right back here from Winners, Texas.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Is able to finally get back into the end zone, being held scoreless in the third. And they have once again made it a ball game. Only a 10-point lead now for the Cougars. And it appears that they're going to try to onside kick this possibly. Now they'll back off from the line, showing a normal kickoff. And it is an attempt at possible onside, and that's going to at least drop to the 40. The drive will start again here for Christoval. Folks, remember to watch the CSN High School Football Game of the Week every Saturday at 10 a.m. And after that, anytime on demand. You can watch on your favorite platform. Just search Concho Sports on Roku or Fire TV to download the CSN app. You can also watch us at conchosports.com and on YouTube and Facebook. It is homecoming night, and it has been a fun one. A really good game between two really good offenses. Wilcox tries to get going, and he's finally going to be whistled down for a loss. Wilcox trying to, he is not pleased with something that occurred. But he is met immediately back there. Like I said, Felipe Arrazo got to him. And he did not let go of him. So that makes it second down and long. And once again, you really cannot afford to find yourself going backwards here. It becomes a battle of field position. He's got 4 on the play clock. There's the snap. And a run up the center. Maybe good for maybe a yard if at that. Not really too much. So that'll make it third down here and long. Make it officially third down and 19 here. It's got 3 receivers lined up on the left side. 1 man in the slot, 1 on the right. Here is the snap. Wilcox drops back. Tosses over the center of the field, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reagan Rodriguez. And Rodriguez carrying it out to the right and into the 35. And boy, oh boy, does this bring back some memories. Let's take another look here. I'll tell you why that brings back memories here in a second, as we see an excellent interception by Reagan Rodriguez. And boy, trouble time could be brewing. Last season, I had the opportunity to watch both the Christoval Cougars and the Miles Bulldogs go at it. And Christoval had a similar situation, watching their lead rip away and dropping a heartbreaker to the Bulldogs. And they do not want the same thing to happen here tonight after being so close to securing this one. Here's a run up the left side for a good game from Salas. Actually, no, it was Busher. Busher is back in now for Winners. And Malachi Kelly checks back in as well here. Busher lines up under center. He gets the snap. It's going to drop back, looking, passes right. Got a man wide open, but it's unable to be brought in. That'll fall incomplete. Looks like he might have not got a good throw on that. Was not properly planted there. So it brings up a big 3rd down and 5 here. 2:14 still remaining. Six on the play clock. On to 3. Here's a snap. Give off to the back. He's able to break a tackle outside right. Trying to get more out of it. All the way down at least the 20. But he'll stay in bounds. They'll stop the clock momentarily till they set it. Now the clock is once again going. You still have 3 timeouts if you're Winners. Now they restop the clock. And that whistle's been blown again. And the clock is going now. Under 2 minutes. There's a snap. Busher's trying to get rid of it. He's going to be sacked. Looks like a broken play from the Blizzards. And an excellent job by the Christoval Cougars to get back there in time to force a sack. And a big crucial time at that. Timeout here from Winters. We'll take a short break. Be back here on CSN. And we are back here, 34-24. It is the 4th quarter with 1:45 left to go, and a 2nd down here for the Winters Blizzards. Here's a snap. And it's going to finally be brought back in by the quarterback. He'll take a scramble outright, and nothing doing. A little bit of a struggle to give off the ball.
Right about the 20-yard line, bring up a 3rd down and long.
By Busher, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and long here. So 3rd down and 10. He's able to at least run out of bounds, so that stops the clock. Now we got another lineup back here at the 27-yard line, trying to get in for another 1st down. There's the snap. Busher drops back. He's got 2 on him. He's going to scramble now. He'll toss close to the goal line. Tripped and almost picked off. Boy, nothing about that play looks safe. Busher clearly trying to scramble, and he's able to get that pass before crossing the line of scrimmage. And his man falls down, and just fortunate that one is not taken away. So this might be it for the Blizzards here. 4th down and 15. 1:31 left to go in the ball game, and they need it here. There is a snap. She drops back, passes right. It's deep, and it's picked off. Intercepted in the end zone by the Cougars. And that might be just about it. We take another look. Busher just throws one up to the right of the end zone, but that been just taken away by Christoval. So a minute 19 remains, and the Cougars just need to secure at least one first down, and that might just about wrap this one up. And Riley Workman checking back in for Christoval. And short gain there. And Winners will take a timeout. We'll just keep it here. We got a moment, of course. We'd like to thank both Winners ISD and Christoval ISD for allowing us to broadcast this game tonight. A big thank you to the Winters community for also having us, showing great hospitality here from Winters, Texas on homecoming night. And also a big thanks to the head coaches and superintendents of both Christoval High School and Winters High School for allowing Concho Sports Network to air this football game. And hey, football fans, we just want to remind you that if you want the perfect spot to eat before or after the game, head over to Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in Southwest Plaza to make the best wings in town. So stop by before or after the game on Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in San Angelo. So a minute 12 remains here in the ball game. It is going to be 2nd down here. The Blizzards have one final timeout. And here's the snap. It's going to be a run play and nothing doing. So that'll bring up 3rd down. And Winners will use their final timeout. And hey fans, we just wanted to remind you again also, if you want something to eat while watching the game, San Angelo To Go restaurant delivery will deliver all your local favorites. Just order at sanangelotogo.com or download the app from the iTunes or Google Play Store. San Angelo To Go, the local way to go. And folks, also remember to watch the CSN High School football game of the week every Saturday at 10 a.m. And after that, anytime on demand, you can watch on your favorite platform. All you have to do is search Concho Sports on Roku or Fire TV to download the CSN app. You can also watch at conchosports.com and on YouTube and Facebook. So it's a minute 6 left to go here on homecoming night. And what has been a really fun battle between these two non-district opponents. As we come on out here for one more play, possibly. Might be maybe a few seconds left on the clock after this one. We'll see. There is a snap. Wilcox will run it. He's going to break it open. He's still running on his feet, trying to get that first down. And I think he'll be just a bit short. We'll see. Depends on where they place the ball. He'll be short for 4th down, but still, once again, just phenomenal footwork by Wilcox, which makes him really one of the most dangerous players out here. And boy, once the Cougars get into district play, they're going to be very dangerous. So it makes it 4th down and 1 as the clock continues to trickle down. And that will pretty much wrap this one up. So Christoval will go to 5-0 on the season, remaining undefeated. while the Winters Blizzards will drop to 2-2. And they will continue their run here as they get ready for district play coming up here pretty soon. As clock has stopped one more time as a timeout was called here by Christoval, most likely to at least stop the play clock. So it should be about, looks maybe 4th down and 1 at least. And here comes the powder again. If there's one excuse I can probably say tonight, it's coming out of Winters, I will look like I went through a blizzard for as much smoke they have blown over here on the Christoval sideline. So here we go with 11 seconds. Let's probably either go with a kneel down or just a simple run again. Looks like they might just do a simple little run here to wind out the clock. Wilcox has it. He's going to be ran out left. Oh, he's going to get a face mask. His helmet pops off, and oh, this is going to get ugly. But thankfully, he's just going to take this one off, and that's going to do it. So our final score here from Winters, Texas is the Winters. Well, actually, there's 5 seconds left on the clock. Hold on. Thought we were just done. But now we'll have to take a look and see, after a very nasty play, where it was a face mask on Wilcox, and boy, it just did not look pretty. But it makes it, I believe, a 1st and 10 here for Christoval. And just one play should end it.
Face mask called against the Blizzards.
So now they'll march the ball down.
Ball will be brought down to the 39-yard line
Officially just 5 seconds left to go.
for Christoval.
Now our set looks to be a snap and a kneel, and that will officially wrap us up here. So now our final score from Winter, Texas. The Christoval Cougars 34, the Winters Blizzards 24. So of course, we'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. It's a phenomenal game between these two squads, and both will definitely be very competitive going forward, as they both showed a lot of grits and guts out there. So of course, we want to remind you, you want to be sure to stay tuned with us here on CSN to find out where we'll be headed next in the Concho Valley for the CSN Concho, for the Concho football sport, for the Concho High School football game of the week. I got a bit too much flour on me. It took my thinking away. But that'll wrap us up tonight here from Winters. We're happy to have you with us. Can't wait to have you again next week for the CSN High School football game of the week.